Welcome back to the channel, champions of Azeroth. Come dive deeper into the lore with me. Let's see where we left off in Azeroth, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hey guys, we're back here with the World of Warcraft War Within series down here in the Undermine in the Incontinental Hotel. We're here with Gazlo and Renzik. Let's see what's going on here in Undermine. First it was just black blood, now ethereals? I don't know how all this squares, but we need help if we want to find out. Arena left to get Illyria a while ago. We should head over to the Slam Central station to see if they've made it down here yet. If she ain't got a permit for that weapon, she ain't getting in. That's the policy. Although maybe for the right tip, the policy could change. Sigh, hand over the gold. Rules are rules, buddy. Visitors can bring in weapons and mid-grade explosives, but anything that magical needs paperwork submitted in advance. We're going to have to collect premium fee if you want that paperwork expedited. She's an ally of Trade Prince, you know. Look, I'm just doing my job. The safety of Undermine is our #1 priority, or something like that. Can you let us through, please? The elf's gotta put down the bow in the box. We gotta check if it's a dangerous weapon. We're in Undermine, everyone has dangerous weapons. Now that Illyria's here, let's get to the bottom of this business, starting with Noggenfogger. I don't like thinking that Noggenfogger is part of this, but the only way we know is if we go and talk to him. Steamweedle's headquarters is probably a good place to start looking for him. We'll give him a chance to explain himself. If it's a misunderstanding or he's just gotten himself into trouble, I need to know. So nice of you to visit me for an unsuspicious and totally legitimate purposes. He nervously eyes the Darkfuse guard standing nearby. What do you know about the Black Blood? Gazzo lowers his voice. They've got the place crawling with Darkfuse. Noggenfogger's being watched closely. It's really great to see you and Gazlo. I was just thinking about how much I wanted to see you both on my birthday, a day when I'm under no forms of duress or coercion whatsoever, none at all. Cautiously, he glances at the Darkfuse guards, then whispers to you, "I'll tell you whatever I can if you get rid of them." He nods subtly towards his alchemy station. Venture and Kajamite, 2 more puzzle pieces. Let's hope they all fit together eventually. Venture doesn't exactly have history of being an upstanding cartel. Their loyalties can be bought cheap, and they don't got qualms about means justifying the ends. We know they was working with Gallywix. We didn't know how deep they were in with him. Let's go check out those Kajamite supply lines. No time to lose. Lots of Darkfuse, but less than they had back at Stormweedle. Probably because Venture's more compliant. If there's one thing Venture does keep in order, it's their paperwork. They're real particular with dividing their workforce and keeping everything on schedule. They're efficient, I'll give them that. Up ahead is one of their scrapyards. They should have schedules posted around the place for Venture employees to record their hours worked and see what they got coming up. Grab as many as you can. We'll check out Venture's headquarters in the meantime. Gazlo reads over the schedule quickly, his expression soaring. Well, good news is Noggenfogger wasn't lying. Bad news is this is a lot of names, all getting sent to the Kaja Coast in Zuldazar. Venture Co. has a pretty bad track record, but not everyone working for the cartel is bad news. Some of us are trying to make ends meet. Maybe we can talk sense into some of them. Less Venture workers means less people doing Gallywix's dirty work. Venture Co. employs a lot of non-goblins, so no one will question you being around as long as you've got a uniform on. I've got a spare that will probably mostly sort of fit you. See if you can get them to quit. If they start a fight, do what you gotta do. That'll do. Even one fewer goblin working for the Gallywix is a win in my book. If you gotta get to a confidential worksite like Kajiko's, you gotta check out a punch card from Chrome's office up here. Lead Foreman Chrome is one of the big bosses who organizes how Venture workforce gets split up. Should be easy enough for Renzik to slip in and grab the punch card, but you'll need to take care of Chrome and his guard hyena. If we're getting to Kaja's Coast, let's do it without becoming chew toys first, yeah? Gazlo grimaces as he inspects the foreman's weapon. The battery in this thing is powered by black blood. I don't know how they managed to do it without the thing exploding, or worse, but this situation has just got a whole lot more dangerous. Alright, we got the punch card to the Kajikos and a pretty good reason to believe Venture schmoozing up to Gallywix a lot more than we thought. Noggenfogger said we'd find answers at those mines, and that means going down to the Kajikos for a look. Let's go. We'll meet you over at the Slam Central. Darkfuse is watching this place. They're hiding something here. Something big. Gallywix ain't an idiot. He's got those surveillance birds keeping an eye on this entire place. We're going to need to bring them offline if we want to keep a low profile, and by that I mean smash them into itty bitty pieces. If you need help grabbing them out of the air, use Auto Grappler. Oh, and scoop some of their parts up for me when you're done. I've got an idea. I got this bird mostly gutted. Between the two of us, we should be able to break these parts down, use them to make some new Eternals. There are too many dark views guarding this place for us to sneak around them. We're going to have to thin them out the old-fashioned way. Take out as many dark views as you can. Me and Gazlo will do some reconnaissance. That'll do for now. At least we've got some space to figure out a plan. I took a quick look inside that mine up ahead while you were gone. Looks like they've got Venture Co. mining out all the Kajamite and bringing it down to the beach. It's getting packaged up down there, but I couldn't tell where it was going afterward. We need to cut off the supply at the origin, deal with the supervisors in the mine, and I'm willing to bet their workers will have enough sense to run afterward. Good, the fewer Venture Co. around who are loyal to Gallywix, the better. When I left the Bilgewater cartel in charge of the Kajamite mining in Zuldazar, it was clean and safe. Well, cleaner and safer. We made a lot of deals with Zandalari to secure that, so not only is Gallywix stepping on our territory, but he's threatening the respect and trust we earned by letting Venture make a mess of this operation. Blow up the Kajamite stockpiles you find in that mine. I don't want any dishonest Kajamite going anywhere, no matter who's buying or selling. When all is done, Bilgewater will come back here, clean this up, and do it right. On the corpse of a Venture Co. employee, you find a crumbled up piece of paper stuffed into an envelope. It appears to be a pay stub from Kajamite Depot in the Venture Co. area of Undermine. Below the full address, the employer, there's a header stamped in red ink. Gallywix Secret Kajamite Warehouse. Eternal only. Do not actually print that. A note from Gallywix is poorly taped to the back of the pay stub. Well, that's the answer. Venture Co. is getting paid by one of Gallywix's secret warehouse back in Undermine. That means he's hoarding all of this Kajamite back there. What could he possibly need that much for? I took those parts you collected and hotwired the components into some new machinery, then stuffed it back into the bot. Now it can only be piloted using this remote control. The remote also lets us see and hear anything the bot does. I don't think we're going to learn what we need to just by killing. We're going to need to beat Gallywix at his own game and spy on his workers. You want to do us the honors, adventurer? I'll talk you through it.
Begin the weapon test.
It worked. The Kajamite contains and stabilizes the black blood.
So we can tell Gallywix this'll fix the dark heart?
Yep, and all of his improved weapons designs too.
Great news. Hey boys! No witnesses.
Wait, no!
There's a last puzzle piece. Gallywix used black blood and Kajamite to make those weapons, and now he's using it to repair the dark heart. So Noggenfogger wasn't lying. Darkfuse strong-armed Steamweedle into figuring out how to make Kajamite contain black blood. Looks like that's how they've been get into weapons without blowing themselves up, or worse. These stakes are higher than I thought, and I get the feeling this goes even deeper. I need to get Noggenfogger somewhere safe. You and Renzik take out that overseer, then meet us back at the Steamweedle. Damn it, Noggenfogger's hurt real bad. First Darkfuse, now Ethereals. What could they possibly want with Steamweedle? Well, it's a little noisy here at Steamweedle cartel area, figuring out that the Ethereals are now attacking us after we figured out the Black Blood and Kajamite stuff. Other than that, guys, I hope you guys come figure out what the Ethereals have to do with this in this next part of the lore series. Need to say, this is the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a thumbs up down below. It helps out a ton. If there's anything I can change or make this more entertaining for you, leave a comment down below. And I hope you guys are subbing because this is a long-going series alongside of our classic lore series. And I hope you get all the notifications when they come out. Other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Have a nice day. Peace.